is the What Are We Doing podcast. Welcome back to the What Are We Doing podcast, everybody. My name's Levi and this is episode 101. And we had to come back bigger and better, okay? Listen, was episode 100 a shit show? Yes. Was it Meg's fault? No. Were we drunk off our asses during the episode and 12 days prior straight before recording that episode? Yes. It's fine. It's okay. Megs wanted to do it, so I let her have some fun, and that was episode 100. So now this week, we're back. We're going to get a little more serious, okay? And it's the moment we've been waiting for a little over a year now, and we're finally here. Ladies and gentlemen, we've got ourselves an incredible guest for you this week. So please smash that like button and welcome to the pod, the host of the #1 podcast on this platform, 280 Plus, where every week he and his pristine guests have some of the most intriguing conversations, stories, laughs, and more. Some of those most notable guests have included, but are not limited to, I'm going to butcher these names, Andrea McCoy, the winner of ABC's Parent Test, recording artist John Bolds, his own barber, Tyrese Jackson, fellow podcaster Tiara Arrington, Quilly, lead photographer at Martian Photography, the second best podcast host in Central Pennsylvania, aka me, music producers, rappers, entrepreneurs, actors, comedians, me again, hen rock business owners, and many, many more. He's taking the conversation beyond the tweets with 280 Plus. Give it up for my one-time friend, Carlos, everybody. Los is here. Carlos.
No, Steph, man. Yeah, let's go, man. Thank you, man. Thank you for having me. I was about to talk shit. I was about to be like, yeah, motherfucker, like, it's been over a year since I've been on your show. You know, I had you on my show just a couple, I feel like a month or two ago. You know, not that long ago. And we have a show that we've been bullshitting about. Yeah, I mean, we gotta do something. Like, it's almost a year now. We gotta do season 2. But now, it's crazy because my last episode, I wanted to talk about the strike.
Oh, bro,
and I'm like, we might not have a show. Like, our show is probably canceled because
No. The strike has not affected House of Dragon. The dragons are carrying on because, the dragons aren't on strike. Dragons can't go on strike because the dragons are not real. It's all CGI in the show. They did not get real dragons for the show. So they're halfway done filming season 2. So we're halfway done filming. So they'll probably be done filming by the end of this year, early next, and then we'll probably get season 2 like at the end of next year, maybe into 2025.
I heard something about like Euphoria getting pushed to like 2026 or something like that. Like
it is
26.
Yes.
Are you serious? That's not real.
No, bro. So listen, here's what's happening. Here's what's happening, right? So the first the writers go on strike. Right, that was the first draw. That shuts down your Jimmy Fallons, your late night shows. If they do a good enough job, which they have been, your Marvel Studios, like stuff like that. And then that kind of pissed them off. And so now all the billionaires that are CEOs of the companies, like Bob Iger and Netflix guy and the Amazon Prime guy and the MGM guys and all the big studios, they're meeting and they're like, look, here's the situation. If these people are out on the street long enough, they're going to take their houses away. And so they're planning, essentially, like their first proposal, obviously this whole thing resolves around AI, right? They're like, hey man, ChatGPT can write your script in 20 seconds. I don't need to pay you $20 because that's how much I pay ChatGPT monthly. It's like, so they proposed, I think at one point a few weeks ago, they proposed that they would pay the actors or like the background actors and they would pay the background actors for a one-time fee, and then they would do a 3D scan of their body, their likeness, and their voice and everything that comes with it. And then after they get that one-time fee, the studio can then use that forever and multiply it and edit it and do whatever they want with it and put it in as many films as they want, and you won't get a penny. And so they were like, hey, is that good enough? And the writers...
And this is for the writers or the actors?
Now it's for, I think, both. The writers and the actors now, because now the actors are on strike too, right?
Yeah, because we were going to do Black Mirror, right? We were going to do that for Recap and Record. And that's exactly what happens in the first episode. Like they use Salma Hayek's likeness and then they repurpose and, all this stuff about simulations. But it's like, come on. Like, I get it, man. Like, you know what I mean? AI, I'm not anti-AI, but come on, man. Like we can't be doing that, man. We can't be credible.
You're currently using it. It's transcribing the entire episode as we speak.
No, that's fine. But that's fine.
I
but
know.
we can't be, like I said, like I'm not anti-AI, but we cannot diminish like the talent of these writers, the talent of these actors. Like we can't diminish that and think that we could just reproduce and plug and play everybody. Like that's corny, man.
So what do you think then the solution is? Like what would be like how do you like do you think this is maybe the first step? Because obviously we're gonna see AI maybe federally regulated.
Yeah, it kind of needs to. It almost needs to be that way.
Does that come from this strike that like, hey man, like this might be the collapse of California because like hundreds of thousands of writers and actors live there, and if that's what we're doing, if I can go to this site to do my voice and this site to do my video and this site to render the whole thing in a futuristic scene to make the new 2028 robot movie, well then why do I need a $350 million Barbie movie budget, like I literally need $20 in Facebook ads and it will be funded, like it's
But I'm saying, what do you think though? Like, because do you think that they should diminish and take away from what these writers are doing? Because like the thing is, AI might get you some information, but I don't know how funny AI is. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how, if it knows how to really pull at the heartstrings and get emotional and things like that. And the thing is, if we keep prompting it certain ways, they're gonna learn. Mm-hmm. And again, we see iRobot, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? Like we have to be careful, we have to be responsible because it's a tremendous technology. It is like,
it's still growing, and like we don't even know.
It's going too fast, man. It's going way too fast.
Maybe, and I guess, man, I'm not sure. I'm not sure what the answer is. I mean, I use it every day, to make money. So I guess the writers just need to I use it to make better scripts. Like, write your scripts and then put it in the AI and then say, hey, make this better, make this part funnier, fix this part or say, on line 34, I was thinking this, but this is what I came up with. See what you can do. Give me 5 good other options. And then bam, now like this, you can fill it in with alternate, like, I don't know, like why, like maybe build an AI Writers Guild business where that's what you do. Maybe instead of writing for the networks like Netflix or Fox or whatever, you just become the company that they hire, they get the scripts from.
Because just like you said, right? One, we already know, like Hollywood, it doesn't matter if it's the movie industry, the music industry, whatever. These contracts, like basically these people are selling their rights away. You know what I'm saying? So like you just said, you mentioned like, oh well, you know what I mean? You record something, whatever. Like all you need is a piece. Yep. All you need is a piece of something, and then they can take that and then they can repurpose it. So it's almost like, yeah, we might hire you or whatever, or we might do your idea, or you might use AI but once you put something into the algorithm, you know what I mean, into the AI, it's already has it, and then it's like, well, we don't need you anymore. Like, so it's gonna keep being this cycle. It's almost like the NFL, like the analogy is like the NFL and how running backs aren't being paid. It's like, well, we know a bunch of like, want to be running backs, whatever, and your position has no value anymore. Like, and that's what they're saying to writers. They're like, you have no value anymore because we got a stable of running backs here, and it's our AI.
And that's kind of I hate to pivot, but it's kind of the same, but like, have you seen these clips of like all the Disney and Nick kids are doing podcasts now, right? So some of their stuff's going viral. And like the Ned's Classified kids are kind of like paving the way for the whole thing, whatever. But they've dropped the bomb saying that like Nickelodeon doesn't pay royalties to their leads, like Drake Bell, Josh Peck, Jamie Lynn Spears, all the Nick kids, Miley Cyrus, every time that they play an episode or stream it on Disney Plus or whatever, they don't get paid at all. But like all the background actors, like Jason Nash, who's a YouTuber who was on an episode of Drake and Josh as like a waiter in a restaurant, he still gets a check every 3 months because they air that episode once or twice on Nickelodeon. So because Nickelodeon has that negotiation right where they say, hey, you don't get royalties. And when they say, hey, I want the royalties, they say, hey, there's 17,000 kids in America who would love to be the lead of this show. And I bet you I could call them
pennies. Get paid. They would love to get paid pennies.
Paid half of what we're paying you now. So do you want season 2? Do you want season 2 or we could reboot it? We've got a whole 16 other shows in the pipeline that we're going to spin up right now. And it's like, it's scary, dude.
That's the ironic thing, though, too, because even when you talk about media in general, that's why podcasts right now we're in a precipice where we can be like the heads of things because these networks ain't gonna pay nothing. So everything's about to start going. Right. If it gets too big in terms of technology, everything is going to start going grassroots. I mean, you're going to have actors starting to fund their own movies with their friends and buddies, and they might get. They're going to get a bigger piece of the pie.
And isn't that what like I think some comedians are doing? Like Louis C.K.'s last like 5 specials were on his website, and he made like he like made all of his money back plus a few million. Andrew Schultz like literally bought his thing back because of how many pre-sales he had on his website to take on. I'm pretty sure it was Amazon who like shut down half of his jokes. So like and so. Yeah, the whole crowdfunding, and like we were talking earlier, like the whole, I was just talking to Paul, I think, about the whole Patreon thing, and it's like, I mean, I'm on it. I'm pretty sure, bro, I think all my Patreons left. I'm pretty sure I have no Patreons. I'm pretty sure, well, one was my fiance that I was just paying $1 a month for, and I just told her, hey, stop. And then one was Justin, and I just... he just stopped, I guess. And then the other one was a lovely couple that we did a wedding for and like just love the pod. And like she like got me a drawstring bag with like the podcast on it as like a gift for like DJing the wedding. Crazy. First and only gift we've ever gotten as like wedding vendors. Very awesome. And like they just randomly subscribed for like $20 a month for like the last year and a half. Like I just like cashed out like $150 or whatever. I don't know. And then, but now they're all gone and it's fine. But like some of these podcasts have like, 100,000 people giving them like $1 to $5 a month, making anywhere from 150 to 250 grand a month.
Yeah.
Like, so, I mean, it's I don't know. I don't know what the answer is at the end of the day. And so let's get into it, man. A lot of people are calling this the death of Twitter. X.com is now X marks the spot. Do we have to change? Do we have to rotate the plus in the 280? Is it going to be 280X?
280X.
Wait a minute.
IP. There you go.
Wait a minute. Oh man, I think that's what you need to do. I think that's a rebrand. I think that needs to. Bro, what's going on? Are you going down with the ship? Where are you at?
Man, so it's all right. So everybody thought that Threads was gonna be the death of Twitter, and Threads is ass. Like Threads is. I don't know if you use it. But Threads is ass, bro. It's so bad. So like I did see that, and I'm like, I don't know what Elon. I don't know if he's trolling half of the time. Like I don't know how to read him. Like I don't know if he's serious when he says things because I never really hear him talk. It's always just digital. Tweets. You know what I mean? Like you. So it's like I don't know what's on this man's mind, but like, what is he doing? And I seen it real quick, so I didn't really do any research. But I'm like, what? Like, are you for real? Like, we're changing it? And he's like, yeah, no. It's like he's like, well, what do you call him? Like, and he's like, no, we won't call ourselves anything. You know what I mean? I'm like, okay.
So listen, this has been his dream since the beginning, right? This is what a lot of people don't know is that when he took over PayPal. He owned PayPal at one point. He tried to make PayPal X.com. He tried to make PayPal the company X with X.com, but all the board members were like, hey, you're an idiot. No, you're not doing that. So they did, and then so they changed, and that was before it was PayPal. It was a different name, and they were going to change it, and it was either going to be X, but the board members were like, no, we're going with PayPal, and so they changed it to PayPal, and then they kind of booted him out. Maybe, I don't know. And so then, so now he's back because now he owns Twitter. So now he can finally fulfill his dream of X.com. And it's just, I don't know. You know what I mean? It's been a dumpster fire ever since he's taken over, right? I mean, ever since he carried a fucking sink into the building, I don't know how to feel about it. And so, I mean, are you so considering a rebrand or no? Is that like a...
Well, obviously that's been in my mind.
I mean, like you can do like, I think with Twitter Blue, like 9,000 characters now. So like,
I know, right? Yeah. So we've been past that. So whatever. So yeah, I've been considering it. You know what I mean? It's kind of what people know it to be. So like, but you know, then you know, you're just digging in through stuff. It's like, damn, well, what do I call it? You know? So yeah, I don't know, man. We might have to get in the lab, me and you, and come up with help me come up with a different name.
I wonder if the plus saves it. Because it's like, you know, 280 characters plus what? 9,000 more, an image, a conversation, a thread, 280 plus what? Bunch of bad bitches? I don't know.
Yeah,
whatever comes after the plus,
that's
right. The podcast. Right. You know what I mean? So maybe we're just geniuses at marketing and branding.
We're ahead of it. You know what I mean?
You know, we knew the whole thing was coming. So
well, you know what I mean? Like what does H3 mean? What does that
mean? H3 is it stands for something. I think it's just their initials. I'm pretty sure.
But that's what I'm saying. Like certain things take on just, you know, its own thing, right? Like, you know what I mean? So maybe it's just like that. Like, you know.
It's the first letter of his wife's name, Gila, and the first letter of his name is E. However, E is converted to a 3. Oh, okay. So he just flips it's the first letter of her name and the first letter of his name flipped, so it makes it H3. It's just silly. So they just made it.
That's what I'm saying. Like, but that platform it's beyond that. Nobody cares what the name is. Like, it's just,
right. No, they just now it's just a 6-hour live show every day that just covers their most current lawsuits because he just gets sued every single time.
Ethan. Well, I seen that they had Pearl. They had Pearl Davis on it. That girl, just Pearl. He was they was grinding her up, man. And I loved it. I love seeing that white on white crime. You know what I'm saying? that white on white beef. You know what I mean? Like, cause I'm like, hold her accountable. Cause you know, it just sounds like, you know, when black people do it, we're too aggressive. You know what I mean, when we do it, you know what I mean? And you can't go crazy on a white girl.
So I didn't want to bring it up because I know we've now both talked about it individually. I mean, Megs and I were drunk when we did, but like the whole Carlee story, like, I mean that. Like, so how does how does that affect the black community? I know a lot of them were saying, like, obviously, like, this puts a damper on finding missing black women and African-American women. And like, you know, so it's just like, what, like, that's gotta be like, because like we even saw, cause listen, we're fucking TikTok addicts. They're never going to fucking ban it in this country. I swear to God. And so we're scrolling and like, we see these women who, you know, are like, bitch, where was the baby? Let's go find him. Let's find out where she's at. Like, we're trying to find sis. Like, where's she? Like, let's go get her. They found her weave. Okay, where'd she get the weave from? I know where she got it. Like, let's go get it. Let's go find her. Let's find the baby and like get this chick back. Like, it's gone viral. Maybe this will help. And then it's like, dude, we were in the fucking, I mean, humble brag, we were in the pool, Megs and I on vacation talking about it. But it's like, you know, and she's like, can you believe it? And this was the day before there was any speculation that there may or may not have been a baby.
Wow. So time out. You guys followed it from the very beginning.
Yeah. Oh, Megs did.
You were invested. Like you were one of the people that were invested. Like, oh my God, it's crazy.
Yeah. No. Megs comes to me and she says, hey, she's like, listen to this shit. She said there was a baby running down the highway. And I'm like, are you doing the fucking thing? What are we doing? Because every time I get on a microphone, I do the thing. It's not funny anymore. It's a 13-year-old Kevin Hart. It's not fucking fun. There was no, and she's like, no, seriously. She's like, babe, there was a baby, and this girl, she pulled over, she got out, and then a fucking van came up and got her. And like people were saying the kidnappers used the baby. People were saying the kidnappers used the baby to get anyone to stop. Cause like, you know, you see a baby walking on the side of the highway, you're going to fucking pull over and be like, holy fucking shit.
I don't know though. I don't know.
Bro, with your child in the back seat, bro. Like, what? I don't know, bro.
A little Caucasian baby. I don't know. That sounds like a setup to me. I don't know. That sounds like a setup. Like, so I talk about that on the podcast. So I put out a clip. That's going to be on my latest thing.
Yeah, check it out.
It's like first off, I didn't even know about any of this until like after people already sniffed out the bullshit, whatever. So I was like, who, dude, what? Megs, and I was like, oh my God, I am so glad I did not follow this story because I would have been, I would have. You're not getting me. You're not getting me to be all like. Because
think about, listen. Think about it. We have a 4-year-old, right? We have a 4-year-old son, right? And so in her mind, she's thinking, holy shit!
Oliver's on the. My bad.
No, it's okay. Ollivander. Okay. It's the wrong name, but it's okay.
No, I didn't want to. No, but I didn't want to say his name.
Oh, my fault. Got it. Oh, no, it's okay. Yeah, everyone knows. It's public. Okay. But no, in her mind, she's thinking, holy shit, someone's gonna kidnap Ollie and then use him to kidnap someone else, and then they're both gonna be fucking, you know what I mean? Like, and then they're gonna take him to another state and put him on that highway and then kidnap someone over there, and then it's gonna be a string of things. And she's like, babe, people are using babies to kidnap people. It's a sick fucking world. Get me out of this country. And she's like, you know what I mean? And so she.
So how does she feel now? How does she feel now?
She's living. She wants like the most charges, federal level. Like we're talking maybe death penalty. Like we might try to bring back the death penalty. I don't know. No, I'm just kidding. But like, no, we're like a pit, you know, like the rest of them. Like her ex-boyfriend now, who's like, he flipped his script, bro, just this morning. He flipped his script just this morning. He's like, first he defended her. First when it all was coming out, like, this bitch is lying.
Why the fuck you lying?
And like, look at the search history. Then the police are like, she's lying.
Why you always lying?
And then all of her friends at work snitched on her and was like, yo, you better fire that bitch. So then her job fired her.
Yeah, she was stealing this.
Out the cash register. Yeah. And it was just like, bro, like, so what?
Oh my God. Stop fucking lying.
Is this the price of fame? Is this what we're going for? Like, is this what you just think you make, like you see this crazy white lady making up some guy that she saw on the American Airlines plane and then like think, whoa, if I go crazy, I go viral. If something crazy viral happens, what could be crazy? A baby down the highway, they kidnap me, I'm gone for 48 hours, I come back, I got bruises, I can't remember shit, oh my God. And like, you know what I mean? And now everyone's watching. And we were. But guess what?
That's the crazy thing. Then, like I'm congratulations to me for not fucking following this bullshit, because like that's what I'm saying. Like if something is big like this viral, I think you gotta wait a week before you react. You gotta wait, like let you gotta let the people, like, because if it really is something, you gotta let them figure it out and then you react. And I know we won't always want to be all these content creators. Everybody wants to be first. Everybody wants to be first.
Bro, the day before they found that submarine on Wednesday, I got that episode out and uploaded and 250 views just like that. Snappy snap. Like, I mean, we we kind of have to.
You want to be first. You want to be first, but at the same time, like I don't want egg on my face. I mean, I guess that sometimes that's part of the game. That is part of the game. Yeah. However, I'm like, nah, bro. So I didn't hear about it till people was calling the cap, whatever. And then I'm thinking, like, y'all really believe that? Because here's the thing. Just like people are saying, you're asking me, like, how does that affect the Black community? Of course, it's bad because obviously there's so many underreported cases of things. But I'm thinking like that should have been the clue right there.
Right.
How did this even get media coverage? Because we know damn well these cases don't get media coverage. So that should have been the smoke and mirror right there. Like, bro, this is fake. Like they care about a black girl that got kidnapped.
Now all of a sudden they give a shit.
And she came back home unscathed. Right. You kidding me? Are you serious? Like because the thing is, I was thinking like, oh, she's gone, whatever. They was like, nah, she came back, and like she just miraculously came out of the woods. It was like at her crib. I'm like, oh, so and you got guys like Umar, crazy, you know, Dr. Umar's shot out. You know what I mean? And he's even caping for her. He's like, yeah, man, we gotta. He's like, oh, the kidnappers let her go. Oh, the kidnappers let her go. Thank goodness the kidnappers let her go. And I'm thinking like, oh, Dr. Umar, are you kidding me? Like, you believe this? I know we got to believe, you know, I know it's dangerous. Like, she's playing a dangerous game because, again, now people are skeptical. I'm always skeptical a little bit when I hear about this outrageous stuff. Like, they, you know, people saying that she's related to Jussie Smollett. You know what I mean? Juicy Smollett, yeah. Like, they call. So it's like, nah, bro, you gotta relax. You gotta relax. But that should have been the key thing. Ain't no black girl going viral kidnapping. And then she's alive to tell the story. Yeah, right, man. Come on, that y'all should have known, man. Y'all should have known it was Cap. Come on, man. And that's the thing too. Only people only stopping for a little Caucasian baby on the highway. If it was a little black baby on the highway, they just go, yeah, like maybe. So
no,
I don't know.
We would stop it. We would stop.
That's how it got viral. That's how it got viral. It's the
white baby.
The fake,
oh my God, you're
baby.
So right. That's the piece of the puzzle. Stop it. You're so right. That's it. You're so right. You're so right. You're so right.
Why does the media? Why do they care?
There's always a little Caucasian lurking somewhere in the story that goes viral. There's always something. You know, it can't be straight.
Should have known, man.
Unless y'all should have known.
You should have known. What the fuck, like.
Dude, we're pissed. It's fine, dude.
Yeah,
but I mean,
fuck her, bro. Yeah.
So,
whatever they gotta do to her, they gotta do to her. I don't care.
I mean, but at least she's not as crazy as the white people. I mean, like the white kids are jumping off cruise ships into shark-infested waters at like 1 a.m. Like, did you see that story last month? Like
that was a couple months ago, right?
Yeah.
See, but the thing is, I don't even know if see, this is where people think like he got eaten by a shark. No, he might have just got like the ship, the tide he might have just drowned to death. He might be under the propellers chopped up. Like, I don't even think he got eaten by a shark, bro.
Well, whether he did then or after he got chopped up, there were definitely sharks in that water.
Yeah, after he was already chummed.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah, no, like you're dead, bro. You jump off of the side of a cruise ship, bro, you're dead. Like you're dead because you're gonna get sucked under the ship.
Yeah.
And how you gonna get out? How you gonna get out of that? These ships are the size of, you know what I mean?
Insane. Have you ever been on a cruise?
No, and it's funny. My family actually went on a cruise. They went on a cruise without me last Thanksgiving, and I was like, no, because I got it's my family separated, but like my mom went, my son, his mom went, her mom
so they
went.
all went without you. Yeah,
it was, but I was like, no, I want to stay.
Yeah.
Because Thanksgiving, I like Thanksgiving food. They're like, no, we got to go on the cruise. They want to do it again, and I'm like, no. I was like, what? Let's do it a different day. Like I don't want to do it Thanksgiving. Like don't ruin. That's one of my favorite holidays. So no, I didn't go. I could have went last year, but no, I didn't go. But the way they're like, you're dead. If you fall off that ship, you're dead, bro.
But you never been on one before.
No.
Okay.
Have you?
But you would. You're saying
I would, yeah. But it's funny because now my family's telling me how like, oh yeah, we didn't know we could get seasick. We didn't, and I'm like, oh, I didn't even consider that. I just thought that was a myth.
I feel like Megs and I watched this documentary on Amazon. If you have Amazon Prime, you can watch it. But it's like if one banana on that boat is rotten, the whole ship has COVID. It might sink. We're not sure if we're gonna live or not. And it's like if one thing goes wrong. Like, you know what I mean? Like, what? Like, you're stuck there, bro. And like, hey, I don't understand how it works. Like, have you seen the new one? The new mega carnival ship that's launching like January 2024? Bro, it's got like 19 fucking water park slides on it. It's got fucking hold on.
How does something that big move? Like, what the hell?
It's like
it's like the size of a small city, bro. Like it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like square footage. You know what I mean? Like
it's huge. Look at this.
Like
hold on. I got you in like 3 seconds. Look, I mean, this shit is insane. Like, I don't understand how it floats. You know what I mean? How does it float?
Yeah, I don't get it.
How does it float? There you go. It's on your Facebook Messenger, I think, maybe coming. There it is. It's like, it's 18 cities, bro. it's 18 cities. And
Really?
you're supposed to get on this thing and you're just supposed to ship out into the ocean. And you're just supposed to trust that nothing's going to happen and that this won't be the like second birth of the Titanic. I'm just saying, I don't know. It doesn't make sense to me, the science and the whole.
What?
Look
This
at
is
it, bro.
crazy.
That's real. It's real. It's real. It's real. It's real.
Nah, bro, that's crazy.
It's real. It's
Icon
real.
of the seas. Yeah, you didn't. What the hell?
It's got like room for like 1 billion people. It's got like 19,000 water parks, 27 million pools, like 34,000 restaurants. It's like it's quite literally disgusting to think about. I don't know how people are gonna do it, but
they say the food is good. They say the food sometimes the food
is
like
good.
some of the food.
Okay.
They says,
okay.
Yeah.
Have you ever done Disney? Have you guys done Disney yet with the boy?
Not his mom did last year. I
Okay.
haven't been to Disney. Last time I was at Disney was the 25th anniversary back in like 98 or something like that.
Shit.
97, 98.
Oh,
It's been a long time. I was a kid. I was a little kid.
Okay. Cool. That's
Yeah.
cool. That's
They
cool.
only had 3 parks.
Right.
Animal Kingdom didn't even exist when I
Damn.
was
Wow.
yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
I went in 2010 with like a class trip, and it was like it was hot, it was miserable, everyone made fun of me and hit me. And I rode like 2 rides and saw a Flow Rider concert. Like that was it. And so
They say the lines is like they even say like when you do the fat like they used to be able to do this fast pass type thing and they used to be more convenient. Now it's not even
the
like
fast passes are still like 45 minutes, like to an hour and a half
that's
to
not
wait.
it's not fast at all. Like so like you're averaging maybe like 4 rides. If you're there for 12 hours,
you're getting like 3 or 4 rides.
Is it open for 12 hours?
It's I think it opens at like 6 or 7 and probably closes at like
6
10
in the morning.
I think. Yeah, I think so.
What park opens at 6 in the morning? That's crazy. So I just say if even it's 9 to 9, 12 hours, right?
Yeah.
How many rides are you average? If the lines are this long, what are you averaging?
Sorry.
Like 4 rides?
I'm sorry, extra. If you have the extra magic pass, which I'm sure will cost you twice as much as your stay, it's 8 a.m. and then 9 a.m. is the regular.
And then it closes at what time? 10, 11.
Probably 9 or 10. Yeah, 8 a.m. Guest. You can access the park open until 11. So even some people can't even get until 11, maybe. Okay. Interesting. Or this says parks open at 7:30. I don't know. Anyway,
so what are you at? You're averaging how many rides? With the you know what I mean, like 4 rides a visit, and how many rides are at the park? Like it's crazy.
I don't quite understand it. I think when my sister's going next month, after that they're trying to have a baby, so they're trying to go now before all those festivities happen. Yeah, she's going next month, and I'm kind of jealous because when we went, they just got done building Harry Potter, and we thought they were going to let us in for like a sneak peek because it was senior week, whatever, and they didn't, and I haven't been back since, and I just, we have to go to Ollivanders and get a wand. And
so Harry Potter is Disney?
Yes.
I thought that was
it's Warner Brothers, but Disney owns. Or no, wait.
What's Universal? Like, don't Universal got some stuff?
I'm sorry. Yes. It's not Disney. It's Universal. Yes. But it's all.
Yeah.
They're all a thing now, right? That's all in the same.
No, Universal and Disney are not the same thing, bro.
You don't go to all of them when you go?
Bro, this is a white privilege right now. You talking like I don't know who got that kind of money.
Like you don't get a park pass?
Disney has 4 parks alone, right? 4 like massive parks.
Yeah.
Universal is a whole different thing, and like I would like to go to Universal because they got now they got the Mario World type stuff.
Right. Yeah, the Mario World, Jurassic World,
yeah,
Harry Potter World.
But that's not Disney. Disney? No, that's not Disney. Disney is like Star Wars, like you know what I mean? Yeah, and all the Marvel stuff.
Hold on, I'm gonna. Okay, well,
no, bro. Okay. Who has that kind of like? I'm not. That sounds like a fucking $20,000 trip, bro.
Well, that's what I thought it cost to go to Disney. That's why I haven't gone because that's how much I thought it cost to go. I thought it was going to be at least 10 grand for Megs and I to go for a week at least, right? Like, is that not how much it costs to go to Disney?
I don't know, bro.
Harry Potter, Universal Orlando. Okay, so Park Essentials, Universal Studios, Harry Potter. Maybe I don't know, dude. Maybe that's just where I went on my class trip. Maybe I didn't even go to Disney. Maybe I just went to Universal. I have no idea.
I never went. I always wanted to go to Universal Studios because I'm Nickelodeon is like, oh yeah, Nickelodeon. So no, I always wanted to go to Universal Studios, but no, I went to Disney. Disney was lit, but I hear Universal is dope too, though.
I'll ask Megs. Megs knows more than me. I'm half mentally challenged. It's fine. But my sisters go. Were you at you were at Hershey Park today?
Yes, I was. I actually was.
Go there like every day. You got the season pass, huh? It's worth it.
Man. But the thing is, it's crazy because like it'd be bad, and like it is. It's not Disney. It's not Disney.
Right.
But it's like people don't realize how popular it is. Like, I mean, like if you're local, you kind of underestimate. You're like, oh, no, bro. It's like people come from everywhere to go to Hershey, and then they buy multiple day passes. For most people. You can't do everything in one day. So they get these like 2-day passes. They're coming from who knows where, North Carolina, Florida. People are like, you see all type of crazy license plates. People taking flights. Harrisburg Airport's right there. So it's like,
so what are
people flying in?
Do you have some, because obviously your season pass, you've had them in the past, of course, I'm sure before. What are some do you have like theme park tips and tricks, like how to avoid like the long waits, or like any like what little like do you guys have like hacks, or like, you know what I mean, like what you think is a little like secret or something, like what you got? What's the move?
Yeah, so I can give you I'll give you a little game. But so one, it does help that if you're a season pass holder, because you get to go in an hour early. The only thing is, with being in an hour early, the whole park is not open to you. It's only half of it. Now, another limitation is the fact that Jackson is not yet a Twizzler. When you become a Twizzler, you can get on. You're pretty much open to the whole park, whatever. So even though there's like the Jolly Rancher height, Twizzler is like that's when you can get on every ride. Right. So him being a Hershey bar, I mean, we are a little bit limited, but what we do is like we kind of pick and choose. Like so, it's like either we can do a water park or we're doing rides. But what we typically do, especially on a hot day, we do try to get the rides in first. I mean, we try to do that first, and then we kind of pivot to the water park. Today it wasn't the
foggy,
the weather was the weather was a little bit funky, you know what I mean, and it didn't look crazy. So the water park was like empty, and now it was, I guess, warm enough to kind of be in there. So the slides were a win. Some people pay that extra money to do the fast thing. I think I would only, if I'm gonna do that
at Hershey, a fast pass.
Yeah, they have a fast pass type thing. They have different versions of it. And they're kind of expensive. I've never bought anything like that because for us, we're like, well, we'll just come back another day. I'm not spending extra money to do that.
Yeah, right.
But I think it's only really worth it when you do it.
If you just have one day, maybe. Yeah.
On the weekends, because obviously that's when you're gonna need it. But yeah, like it. But again, you hear like the privilege of certain kids, like it's the pirate ship, bro. It ain't no crazy ride, whatever. Right. And then there was literally nobody in line, and I remember this girl was like, Is there a fast pass for this? And I'm like, you're the first person in line. Like you're about to get on. Like, why do you need a fast pass? Like, it's not like two pirate ships going at the same time. Yeah. Like you just gotta wait like 2 minutes. Like, you know what I mean? And you're in there. But it's that type of thing. I would say for people that are just visiting for that day, probably want to get like that meal plan. I mean, I don't do that either, but get the meal plan, get a drink plan. So you're not spending a bunch of extra dollars. Cause like, a slice of pizza.
Is it crazy? Is it crazy? Tell me.
So, all right. So a slice of pizza now, and the price has gone up. Yep. I get like a 15% discount, whatever, you know what I mean? So, but a slice of pizza is $13.99, bro.
I was going to say $8.
$8 is cheap. I'll be like,
for a slice of cheese, it's $13.
No, it's whatever topping, but like $13. So, but you know how much a whole pie is? $30. Like $33. So I'm like, talking about the math is not math, and I get the upcharge.
Yeah.
But like, no, like I'm not, because I don't want a whole pizza. I just want one slice, whatever. But I'm not buying a whole pizza, even though it's cheaper. So we're not eating pizza now. You know what? Now we're not eating pizza.
Right.
I mean, we're gonna go to Nathan's and we're gonna get some corn dog nuggets or
Yeah,
chicken tenders.
right,
Chicken
exactly.
tenders slap.
Like, yeah, $8, right, exactly, yeah. And dude, we were in the Punch Con airport a few days ago, and they have they put in a Taco Bell and a Wendy's, and of course we had to hit the Taco Bell, and that was reasonably priced.
Okay.
We got a party pack where their party pack was 6, so Megs and I just split the 3. That was like $10, and that came with a drink. But I went down to the Wendy's just to scope it out, thinking maybe I just get a little Dave single on the side. Dave single alone, not the combo. Meanwhile, all of Taco Bell's meals are a combo, so you get a drink and cheese fries with it. Dave single alone is like $14 at the Wendy's in the airport.
Well, it is an airport though. It is an airport.
Yeah, but I could go to the Taco Bell in the same airport and get a Crunchwrap Supreme with an order of fries, a side of cheese, and a drink for $9.
Dang.
I got the whole meal at Taco Bell for $9. You know what I mean? But for just the
Dave you're getting that horse meat though. You know what I'm saying? So
is that what it is? Is that the secret?
I don't know.
Is that the Krusty Krab secret? Have you guys have you ever gotten stuck on a ride? Have you ever gotten stuck there at Hershey Park on a ride?
No, but like right now the newest ride is a revamped ride called Wildcats Revenge. Yeah. And that shit is like closed every day, bro.
Really?
So the first time I got on it, it was like, oh, maintenance, whatever. And like, that's usually a sign for me to go. Like, I'm like, no, I'm out. I don't got time to be this. But we waited and we kind of thugged it out, and yeah, we got on it. But, and we've been on it like twice, and it does feel a little bit crazy when it's going up. It's like, I don't know if it has enough energy. Did
you see the video of the roller coaster cracking? The one in North Carolina, not in Hershey,
Oh,
sorry, no. There's a video of a North Carolina roller coaster, like a steel beam, something you would see at Hershey Park, but like he took a video as the roller coaster went around the track, clearly separated from the beam with like a solid inch crack. And like they called the fire company, like no one got hurt, thank God, but like the whole thing could have. And then they said like, oh yeah, it was probably like that for like 10 days. So who knows like what could have happened. Thank God nothing did. But bro, we got stuck at Hershey Park last time I was there. I was there like probably maybe 10 years ago, and I was on the claw ride, you know, it just swings you back and forth the claw. Yes. And we only swung like 2 really high times. And then we started slowing down, and I was like, oh, something's happening. And then I was like, oh, okay, we're stuck. And then like eventually we were just kind of at a very slow, steady rocker. And the guy was like, hey guys, we can't figure it out. So just hang tight. And so we're just swinging there, bro, for like 10, 20 minutes. And because they couldn't get the floor back up. So literally, they just turned it off, turned it back on. Floor came up. We all hopped off. And like, that was it. We were on our way out. Like we were ready to leave. And then that was our last one. And we got stuck for the day. And so they're handing us out tickets. I see the people getting off for handing out tickets as like a comp or whatever. A fucking coupon for a free small drink out on our next visit. I'm thinking we got like a free ticket, like a free next visit. Motherfuckers only gave me a free small drink for being stuck on a ride.
These companies, man, they make so much money, and like it's crazy, like what they decide to comp you. Like what?
Did you see the one at the fair? The like Minnesota State Fair, the Fireball ride, the roller coaster that just goes in a 360
like Ring
loop?
of Fire, okay, no, what happened?
They got stuck upside down for like 8 hours.
Yeah, no, like, I'm never getting on anything ever again.
Imagine going to the York Fair and getting on that ride, because I know it's there right now. I think they have it there right now, and being stuck upside down. Bro, when I was like 10 and my little sister was like 5, like literally like this big, they let her on that ride. My grandma took us to the York Fair and we were like, we want to ride this ride. We didn't know it went upside down. She was like falling. We held her in. Like I was like this. Holding my little sister into the thing because she was like almost falling out of the seat because it's made for adults. And like, we almost lost her that day. It was fine. But like,
yeah,
dude,
the people that work those rides, man, like, and the thing is like your kid wants to get on those rides, so like, but then it's like it's so unsafe that like you like I gotta get on it with them because it's like I can't, like you feel
if we
so
go down, we're
guilty
going down together.
Yeah,
man.
I gotta go down with my
Right.
son. Like I can't let him die by himself.
Yeah.
So like,
yeah.
so it's like, so you're like, oh my god,
especially if there's like
a
a little Caucasian kid on the ride with him. You can't let that kid die either. So, no, but so are you York Fair people? Are you gonna go?
Yes,
do you go?
I'm a big I love going to York Fair, man. I love going for the food. I do love going to the York Fair. That's my shit. But yeah, but I don't like that it's in the summertime though. Now, like they need to move it back to the fall. What's your beef with the York Fair, yo? So the York Fair is nothing but memories, yo. When I was a young boy, man, we used to be able to go by ourselves. We used to get mad bitches at the fucking fair. So when I think of the York Fair, I think of food, bitches, and I got it. You know what I'm saying? And and the crazy thing is, I got it is not even fun. Like I'm not spending $1 to play. The game used to be $0.25.
Yeah,
bro.
Yeah, is it $1 now? Is it $1 now?
It's $1. I'm not paying $1 to play. I got it, bro. Like I like my.
They still have like the
I want to spend $5 that I got it so I can play 20 times,
and win something or whatever.
I remember one time
what's
I won
the biggest
an
prize?
board.
Give me prizes. Yeah, prizes.
I won an ironing board, and I needed a motherfucking ironing board. I won a lamp before, because
you furnished your whole first apartment with "I got it" at the York Fair.
I was like in high school, bro. I needed a fucking ironing board. So they had the most practical prizes. Like that's why we loved that guy. We was like, oh no, they got a motherfucking vacuum cleaner, yo. Like let's
a city game.
That shit. They got I mean, you could do your Mother's Day shopping.
Dude,
playing some I got it, bro. I mean. Early Christmas, since it used to be in the fall, that's like, early Christmas.
You got all your Christmas shopping done at the York Fair, didn't you?
I got it.
You get the custom dog tags. You got the custom dog tags with your girl's name on it.
I never got the custom dog tag.
Dude,
I never got the. I did a couple years ago, and I still haven't put it up because I need to get married, I guess. But I do have a a sign with my last name on it, I don't want to put my last name on here, but
with an apostrophe.
Yeah, with the apostrophe.
Yeah, that's cool.
And I'm like, but I can't put it up anywhere.
You gotta get married first, right? Yeah.
Get married, yeah. But I have it. It's ready. It's ready.
I love it. Yeah, that's awesome. What's have you ever won like a huge prize, or is your ironing board that's your shit?
Nah, I play games like that are practical. Like I got it. Right. I'm not one of them. You're never gonna see. That's the thing.
You're not gonna scam them. They're not gonna scam you.
Nah, like on a boy, I'm not the boyfriend to get you the big old, you're never gonna walk around with the big old teddy bear fucking with me because I'm like, nah, I'm not fucking with that. I'm not fucking with that game. Like, fuck out of here. The only games I've won, I've won. I got it. I've won. The basketball. I got Hershey at a music park. I've gotten my son a basketball, and last year when I won him, it was first two. Bam,
bam,
hit them joints 2 in a row. I'm like, I spent $5. Let's go basketball. Boom.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
I guess that makes sense. The scammy games are for the white people because the white people will sit
or
there.
You play the candy game. You play the candy game.
That's
now you're guaranteed. You're like almost guaranteed to win something. But no, I don't play. I don't play.
We would sit there, bro. We would stand there and we would watch these dudes drop like the red dots to cover the star. And if you cover the star with the 3 red dots, you get a brand new Xbox 360.
Oh my God.
And he would pull out.
I see Monet get scammed in that game, at this other little fair.
He would pull out the receipt and show you, look, I just bought the Xbox at the Walmart down the street. Look at the address, York, PA. Look at the date. Just bought it this morning. Here's the Xbox. It's brand new. And he'd be like, look, all you gotta do, boop, boop, boop. Look, watch. Hey, I'll do it again. Lady, you weren't watching. Watch, I'll do it again. Boop, boop, boop. Watch. Hey, did you not pay attention? Boop, boop, boop. Yeah. And then you're like, okay, bet. Here's $20. Let me drop them. Boop, boop, boop. Nope, star sticking out.
Yep. How do they do it? How do they do it?
It's gotta be no. Well, so some of them you can. I'm sure that one you can if you know the secret. But my parents, bro, when they would go to the York Fair, they would practice. My dad had a bottle lift. You know what? The string with the ring and the stick.
Yeah.
The fishing line with the ring on the end. And you got to stand up the root beer bottle. My dad had it. He built it. and like they would practice, and then they would go to the York Fair and they dominate and just win all the prizes.
Really?
Yeah. So that one's easy. That one's like, I think that one's common sense. You don't actually put the ring on the end. You put it on the back, and then you just lean forward, and then it goes up. It's actually quite easy once you know the secret. They probably don't do it a lot anymore. Same one with the where you toss the softballs into the barrels that are like at a slanted tilt.
Like the milk jug things.
Yeah. Well, those ones are harder, but the ones where they just have like the big tubs that you have to throw them into.
Oh yes, and they're like tilted.
They're hollow, but because they bounce out. If you just throw it straight in, they just bounce right out. So you gotta throw that shit on a spin. You gotta spin that 360 so it spins up the side of the barrel and stays in.
It stays in there.
Hopefully it's deep enough and it stays in. Yeah, it's quite easy. Like with 2 or 3 tries, you'll win.
Another game I'll play is because I think it is a fair shot. I'll do the water race thing. And because it's like, all right, everybody got a fair shot at that.
Yeah, sure.
Or the darts. The darts is easy. That's I can hit a fucking balloon with darts. I've gotten some pictures. I have like a little. Yeah, like a little Bob, little Bruce Lee picture.
Everyone's got the shitty York Fair poster in their room as a teenager. Hell yeah, dude. No, Megs and I, last time we went was probably like 5 or 6 years ago, maybe.
Okay.
No, we went with Ollie. I'm sorry, and he's 4, so maybe 3 years ago. I don't know, but I'm a sucker for a chicken on a stick, and that's about it. Like I'll toy around with maybe like a barbecue sundae with the mashed potatoes and everything in the cup. I like those. Last time I got one, it was cold, so now I'm kind of pissed. But maybe like a
but it's like you feel like anything that you buy is like it's like $20 a pop.
Oh
like,
yeah,
I mean like
is
like
it 20 now? Is it 20 now? Like if I go get chicken,
I'm just saying like it's like you're spending like. I mean, if you want to feed your family, you spending $100.
Yeah, you gotta go with 200
just food, like just
that's crazy. Did you go to any of the shows like Nelly or anything?
Nah, I know a bunch of people that went to the Nelly show. I didn't hear any feedback from it, but I
saw a video from a girl who was close to the front, and it looked kind of hype when he was doing Ride With Me. So I'm sure, as long as it was all of his hits, which I'm sure it was. I'm sure it was fine. I don't know. It's like this 2000s, 1990s artists, like these last leg tours that they're just kind of milking the hits that we're all kind of feeding off of the nostalgia for. Like, did you go to the Shanti show? Was that in York recently?
I did not. Yeah, I didn't go to that, but people love that. People
it was packed.
That's the Strand for is a good setting. Like, because I seen John Legend there before. I mean, and it was like every seat is a good seat for real. Like, yeah.
Dude,
so
I had tickets to see Penn and Teller there. I had meet and greet tickets.
That's your jam.
To see Penn and Teller there, and I broke up with her before she told me about the surprise, and so we broke up, and she sold them to someone else, and so I didn't get to go, and so it's crazy. All right, dude, let's switch it up real quick. Let's talk about this news. I don't know if you saw this or not, but I figured it'd be right up your alley. Netflix has announced a female rap limited docuseries called Ladies First, A Story of Women in Hip Hop. And have you heard about this?
I'm not watching that, but like I just say.
Here, I'm gonna send you.
I haven't seen it. I have not seen that yet.
I just sent you the list.
Who are they featuring?
I only know a few names on the list, and that just might speak to how I'm cultured. I just sent you the whole one. Shaw Rock, Roxanne.
You said what? You said Shaw Rock. Who the fuck is that?
Shaw Rock. I don't know. It's the one at the top of the list. SHA-Rock. I don't know.
Okay, sure. Oh, all right. I know. Yeah, Roxanne Shante, like that's old school. Yeah. Okay, I don't know.
Queen Latifah's on there. Remy Ma. Okay. Yo Da Brat. I've heard of her. Yeah. Sweet. I don't know why Sweetie's on there. Why is Sweetie? Did Sweetie not just come up? I thought she had like the Best Friend single and that was it. Or do I not know enough?
She has 2 hits. She has that. Best Friends. She has like 3 hits. She has Best Friends. She got the one where it's the playoff of Too Short's Blow the Whistle.
Okay.
What's that song? Tap in.
Oh,
tap
yeah.
Paint on glitter. And then What's the one? The big my type.
Oh yeah.
And that's my type. That's my
right.
type.
Okay.
Yeah, so she has three like hits
and
that where
then
people know.
I think didn't Lotto just came up too, didn't she? Like she's got like
But Lotto is sexy as fuck though. So like Lotto is
let me look.
oh my god,
I might have to watch
is,
that episode. Let me see.
Lotto is different, bro. She's nice. Her Ice Spice right now, they the best looking women in rap.
Okay,
I mean,
Ice Spice fan. Hold on, let me see.
I love Ice Spice because she's natural. She's very natural still. I mean, all that that booty got dents in it, bro. So yeah, you know what I mean. You know it's real.
Are you a fan of the afro? You a fan of the afro?
I don't mind it. I don't mind. She gets it straightened too. Yeah, I don't mind it.
Yeah, I see that. Yeah. I mean, yeah.
But no, Lotto is nice, bro. But it's like it's crazy though too, because like these girls are like they're young 20s, and like the older we get, it's like I mean.
So like, is it not a Nicki Minaj world anymore? Is it not about the ginormous? But like, can we get rid of it? Like, are we getting rid of it soon? Like, can we not? With
what?
Nicki's giant ass. Like this, the hugeness.
And Nicki's always gonna be in why? And see, this is the thing. Nicki's not even on this list, so that's definitely she definitely got beef with Netflix right now. So for that,
right.
So no, yeah, I mean Nicki's always gonna stand the test of time. People like her, and even like Carlee, like Carlee is like super fake right now, like super. I mean, like she can kind of pull it off, but like all her shit is super fake. So it's like it looks, it's not as appealing to me. But and all these women probably like most of these younger women have some type of enhancements. Like Lotto has done some things, but I think she's still young and youthful. That it doesn't. It doesn't look like it doesn't look away. It looks regular. I mean,
okay. All right. So probably not gonna watch Ladies First, huh? Women.
Man, like
how about recap and record season 2? You heard it here first. Ladies,
there we go.
A story of women in hip hop. Each week we're gonna talk about a different woman in hip hop history. I can't wait for the Queen Latifah episode.
There you go. We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it.
No, but speaking of Nicki, have you seen this Drake and Bobbi interview?
Oh my god, yo, Bobbi Althoff or whatever her name is.
Bobbi, bro. Let's talk about Bobbi, bro.
Bro. People are hating on Bobbi, like, and I get it. I get it.
Bobbi?
Because time out. Have you time out. Don't give her too much sauce, right?
Well, she's only got like 3 episodes.
She has 3. Yeah, no, she has like when you look at her Instagram, right? And think about the people that she's had on. Now, Funny Marco, that was hilarious.
Yeah,
hilarious.
And I think that happened naturally, right? Probably.
I don't know.
Okay.
So everything, all these people are obscure as people. How the fuck do you get Drake in episode whatever in your first 10 episodes?
Exactly
how?
Exactly how.
So people are saying this. This is what I've seen on Twitter. The conversation was, well, yeah, and like, cause there's some women that's hating, you know what I mean? Like, oh, you know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? Why these people don't go on to black platforms and things like that. And somebody made a point. They said, well, yeah, y'all should know that when it comes to like these rappers, like they want as much white exposure that they can without affecting their street credibility, so to speak. You know what I mean? And so like this girl is quirky. She don't really talk. She don't really ask many.
She's our US version of the Chicken Shop Date. Have you ever seen Chicken Shop Date on YouTube?
No, what's that?
Chicken Shop Date. I forget her name, but it's over in the UK. And she's just she just interviews actors, celebrities. She's done Jack Harlow. She's done other rappers. She's done a lot of UK people. Jennifer Lawrence, Jonas Brothers. I mean, she's done plenty of people, but she's got that stale comedy, like she'll be interviewing like the Jonas Brothers, and she'll be like, "Why are you looking at me like that?" And or like the Jack Harlow interview was hilarious. Like she he was just staring at her, and she was like, "Are you hitting on me? Like I'm not." I'm not emotionally available.
So
and it's
I think it's hilarious. I don't know why they were like laying in a bed together. Yes. What the fuck was that?
So let me tell you exactly what happened. I believe your rappers need a certain percentage of white street cred theory to a certain degree. I believe that has a lot to do with it.
They want as much white exposure as they can without affecting their,
Yeah. So I think here's what happened. The first one you saw, who was the guy? Funny
Marco.
Funny Marco.
That's man, that shit was hilarious.
My guess is Funny Marco found her on TikTok, probably followed her because she did bits and like little videos and like awkward stuff before.
Okay.
I guarantee you he found her and followed her. And then she saw what he did. Maybe he has, I don't know, does he have a podcast or probably does TikToks? I don't know much about him.
Yeah, he does. Yeah, I don't know much about him either.
And she probably said, hey, I'm starting a podcast. Will you come on it? And he probably just on a whim said yes. And then it became a viral thing. And Drake is the master of doing viral things, whether it's a random freestyle or dropping a poetry book with an album in the back, or doing this collab, or doing putting Kim Kardashian in a song, or rapping about her when her and Kanye, or there's rumors about her and Kim, or whatever, Drake and Kim hooking up, and that's what caused the divorce. Like, and then rapping, like he's not afraid to be that next viral moment, like the whole hologram thing. Everyone, I don't know how that shit got misconstrued, but everyone was calling it a hologram. And then they were like, but it handed him a book though. And I'm like, well, yeah, because it's just a kid. Like they just found a look-alike. Like it's not a hologram. Whoever said it was a hologram's an idiot. And it was probably Drake. Like they probably said it was a hologram at some point in time, and that's what they went with. And then they were like, look what Drake's hologram does. It hands him a book. It's crazy technology. And then it's like, well, no, it's just a kid that looks like him. It looks better than young Drake than the actual Drake did. And it's like, and so I guarantee you, he saw the Funny Marco clip. He said that shit's hilarious. It's another version of Chicken Shop. It's another viral moment. And his team probably reached out. And I mean, when you get a message from at Drake.com, and they say, hey, here's a plane ticket. Drake wants you in Toronto tomorrow for an episode. As long as you can verify it, and I'm sure I would venture to guess that if you got on FaceTime and maybe, I don't know, how would you verify that it was real, but like take a shot, I guess. I don't know. And I'm sure she did. And then bam, now it's the most viral thing ever. And now Drake's attached to it. Now Drake's in it. Now Drake has 1 million views. Now Drake has 1 billion more streams. Now Drake's the #1 artist on Spotify ever again. Now Drake's this. Now Drake's that. Now Drake's got an album coming next week. Imagine that.
Does he?
I think so. Yeah, like it's.
Well,
it's
he's
soon.
been saying because he actually tweeted some stuff like that, like oh y'all been wanting to owe me, so
for the dogs.
And people like
it's for the dogs.
Yeah. I can't wait.
I thought it was coming next week.
Like this Friday coming up.
Drake for the dogs release date. Drake teases for the dogs what we know so far. God damn, I have ad blocker. Who cares? Freak. I'm not paying for your shit. Drake is currently in the project late June. No. First teased it in January. Well, Jesus Christ. Okay. He officially announced the album in June with the book. Stream of consciousness on June 24th. Jesus Christ. I don't know. I guess we don't know. I thought it was coming soon. I thought I saw a tweet that said it was coming soon.
Okay.
So are we disenchanted by Drake? I mean, I think you just said you're excited by the album, so I guess the answer is no, huh? We're still.
I love Drake, man. I was not always this way. You know what I mean? But like, I think I don't know. I think I like people when people don't like people. You know what I mean? Like whatever. So when he first came out, everybody loved him, and I was like, man, fuck this guy. Right, and because what I was listening to was a little bit more like it was a little harder. Like, you know what I mean? I thought he was a bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then 2018, like, and obviously I liked some Drake songs. Like, it ain't like I'm not one of them people, because when I put out that I put out the Pusha T versus Jim Jones shit, right? So that stuff, like, yo, all them clips got like a lot of engagement on like comments and stuff like that on Instagram, and I was like, oh shit, right? And one thing I stopped putting like I stopped trying to find like sounds, like, you know what I mean, or songs, and like all my shit was like just getting engagement, whatever.
Okay.
So anyway, you know, I had some weirdos, like, you know what I mean, in my you know, comments, but then like this one dude was DMing me, whatever, and I guess he thought I was promoting Pusha T, but I'm like, I don't care about Pusha T or whatever. And he's arguing me, and then like he's talking about like, oh, I can give you a top 100 and Pusha T's not on the list. And I'm like, I'm not defending that Pusha T should be on the top 50 list. I don't care. Like, so he's naming like, yes, these guys that are great rappers, like lyrical, but like have done nothing in rap. Like, and I'm like, bro, nobody gives a fuck about this guy, whatever. So he's like, so is Drake in your top 10? I'm like, absolutely. What do you mean? He's like, oh, I can't even talk to nobody that likes Drake, whatever. And I'm like, are
you should have immediately punched him in the face. You should have immediately punched him.
Well, no, he's an internet guy.
Oh, okay.
He's DMing me, whatever.
Oh, that's right. Right. Sorry.
He's like, I don't trust any. He's like, Drake is, and I'm like,
get the fuck out of here.
Do you like, what do you do? Like, what are you doing with your life? Because how do you not like Drake? Like, how do you like? You don't get no bitches. Like, if you don't like Drake, you don't like pussy, bro. Like, that's all I
bottom line. Say. It's 1 + 1 = 2. Right. Exactly. it's so silly. It's like, and then
the anti-Drake arguments are just so weak. Like, I'm like, bro, this guy makes amazing music. No. So it wasn't until 2018 when I saw he had some balls, and he came at Pusha T. Now Pusha T destroyed him, like, you know, he destroyed his credibility, but it did not affect him at all.
Right.
Drake still is the man. Well, so it's like
who do you believe won the Meek Mill Drake beef?
Oh, Drake destroyed me.
Thank you.
That's crazy.
Okay, good. Okay,
that's crazy. That was another notch where I was like, damn, yo.
Yeah, right.
He got beat. When he went back to back
and
we went back to back on Meek.
Right.
And I know Meek is like, he can rap. Like, so it's like, why you let this guy go back to back on you, and then, you know, he didn't fare so well against Pusha, but still, like, no, Drake is the man, bro. It's anti-Drake takes are trash.
Yeah, you can't dispute it. I mean, the numbers are there. I mean, it's like the man went, hey man, hey, he's got an airplane with his logo on it. It's gotta listen, whether he paid for it or not. He's got a plane with his logo on it. So as soon as that happened, you know what I mean? It's like,
levels.
Man, it's crazy, man. But let's wrap this up, man. What do you got to plug? What do you got to promote? Where can people find you? What do you want them to know? What do you got to say? What do you want to leave?
All right, man. Y'all can find me on YouTube. I mean, first and foremost, the 280 Plus podcast on YouTube. We are still striving to get that 1,000 subscribers. The shirts have been kind of, we need to work on that, man. We need to get them. I need to get back onto repurpose AI, whatever, because I did that trial and it was good, but like, money, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't got that spend, so I'm like, I don't know if I want to spend that yet, but I will, and we're gonna get it popping.
Yeah, we need this man to have 1,000 subscribers. Yeah, we need to get you, because what's your watch time looking like? Where are you at there? How?
I think so now that shorts count. That's like a whole nother algorithm, or that's like a whole nother thing. But the watch hours are it's weird. Like, it's not. It's. I feel like I got chopped down like somehow. Like, I don't know.
It's very interesting to me that like we put out hour long episodes every week, and multiple people watch them every week. But I guess just not the whole thing, because obviously if we had these few hundred people watching an hour-long episode every week, how do you not get to 4,000 watch hour? It's just it's the biggest mountain to climb.
Yeah. Do you feel like you got chopped down? Because I feel like I was doing well, and then but it's year to date. It's year to date.
I feel like maybe I'm seeing a little less in my shorts. I'm kind of, I don't know, I'm busy sometimes, so I fall off a lot of times. So I try to do at least one every day. I don't know, man. I think it's just a continuous thing with YouTube, dude. I think it's like, I know that like, now I know like once you get to like, like in the hundreds of thousands, like you gain like 100 to 1,000 people a day. Like it's just kind of natural. Like your channel just has that much traffic, I guess, that it just makes sense for them to push it and get more and more and more. So, I mean, it's interesting. I'm toying around. I don't know. I think live streaming, I think, has a lot to do with it. If maybe we like, did these live. But then I heard
that's helpful.
It would just alter, I think, the whole format and whole version of the show, though. I think just because, I mean, what are you gonna? We don't have a $20,000, go back bleep censor thing that you can, just if you say something crazy that'll get you canceled, you can push it. Like H3H3 has one now because he's got like 2 YouTube strikes because, he gets a little heated sometimes and he tells people like, to take things into buildings and do things with the things that they shouldn't do. And like, in a sarcastic manner, it's all in comedy, humor, whatever. But like, YouTube flags it and then he gets a strike. So they had to spend like $100,000 on like this broadcast network style button that like has a 20-second delay on it. So if he happens to say something and his moderators that he's paying in the background to listen to everything he says is like, hey man, that's going to get us flagged. Boop, hits a button and it automatically goes to like a chicken and a little music thing. And it says, we'll be right back. And then like whatever he said never aired because they hit the button and it's gone. So it's like, we don't have those buttons. So it's like, what happens when we go live? And then like we say some stuff or someone plays a song and now we got copyright strikes and then they don't pump the episode when we have those anyways. So it's like, it's a grind.
No, so follow
Check
me
on YouTube, please, because it's just that's what we need.
Subscribe to the channel. You could find me on Spotify, any audio streaming platform, Apple Podcasts, and then Instagram, man. That's where you're gonna get like the highlight reel, so to speak.
Your Instagram's a shit, dude. Yeah.
Do you not care about Instagram?
So here's what happens. Here's what happened. What you need to do, and I know this is gonna be tough for you. But the reason my Instagram fell off is because I'm not natively posting there. Everything I post is on YouTube Shorts. Every story you see, every reel, every Instagram video, every Instagram post, every Facebook post, clip, whatever. The only thing I am ever posting is to YouTube. Whether it's if it's vertical content, it's a short. If it's a clip, it's a clip. And if it's a full episode, it goes where it needs to go. And Repurpose handles everything, even the stories now, dude. So it's like, but that kills even, and TikTok used to not post directly. Used to have to go in and manually post it. They would pull the video and do everything for you, but like you had to click upload. So that was still okay. And that was still technically native, but that's now automatic too. And like my numbers there are cut in half. Because I'm not natively posting there. I'm not using their sounds library. They know that. I'm not using their text on the screen, so I'm losing all that Instagram meta, TikTok SEO. But I'm almost at 1,100 now. I'm like 30 away from 1,100. Like I just passed 1,000. Like that's where I'm trying to be. YouTube's where I'm trying to be. But so I think whenever you set your repurpose back up, think about where you want to be. And I think for you right now, maybe it is Instagram. Focus maybe, 80 on Instagram and 20 on YouTube. And we'll keep pushing that too. But I think if that's where you're at, then let's pump that out and make that your platform and then have Repurpose handle the rest. Because things still pop. I mean, I'll look on my reels and be like, I didn't share that. I didn't look at it. I didn't even bother with it. And it'll have like 3,000 views and like 20 likes or whatever. Yeah. So, I mean, if it's good content, it's good content, man. So
I had a good week, man, with the basketball guy, man. It was a real, every clip was, I mean, he's a good guest, man. Good people like people that like hoops, man. They like hoops, man.
Nice. Yeah. Hell yeah, dude. Dude, all right. Well, let's wrap it up. We're going to have all your links down in the description below. This has been another episode of the What Are We Doing podcast. Ladies and gentlemen, follow Los, follow 280 Plus. Do what you got to do to help this man out. And we'll see you next time. 102 is coming next week. We'll see you guys. And we're going to figure out, recap, and record season 2.
Yes. We got to start playing. I don't know what the fuck.
I don't know what the writer's strike. The writer's strike's probably going to keep it. Listen,
is there a ratchet dating show that let's just do that, man. Let's just commit to that.
Love Island's coming out, I think soon.
Well, I don't know what that is. I don't know.
Island?
Like is Fuckboy Island coming back? F-Boy Island? I'd love to do that with you, or Love is Blind. If Love is Blind comes, we could do a Love is Blind. Then we have a short season. But
okay, wait, hold on.
I'm not doing that.
F-Boy Island. F-Boy Island was canceled by Max.
No.
But
I had the winner on. Yeah, I had the winner on last year. I had the winner.
I know. How crazy was that? But the CW has picked up and doing a spin-off, F Girl Island.
Oh, I'm with it. Let's do it.
Returning host.
That sounds like Bad Girls. That sounds like Bad Girls.
Returning host Nikki Glacier.
Oh, let's do it. Let's do it.
Both unscripted. F-Boy airing in fall 2023. Oh wait, both unscripted series to go into production back to back this summer, with F-Boy airing in the fall of 2023 and F-Girl slated for a mid-season debut with an innovative modern twist. The CW. Let me just see. F-Girl Island? Let me just make sure this isn't
fake.
F-Girl Island TV series. That's IMDb. Dude, F-Boy Island to air on CW in the fall and F-Girl Island to debut mid-season. Oh, yeah. Okay, I guess the CW is confirmed. Let's see if that links to a direct. Lands right to Atlantic Coast Conference. Okay. I think it's happening. So, dude, as soon as we see something crazy like a trailer or something, I'll keep an eye on it, and then let's do it. All right, let's do it.
Do you watch Too Hot to Handle?
Is that a Netflix thing?
That's a Netflix. Yeah, I was watching that.
I don't think
that one is just like horny ass young people.
Yeah. Oh, dude, it's fucking Harry Jousey, dude. Harry Jousey. You know Harry? The guy Harry on there?
On what?
Too Hot to Handle.
No, who's that?
Hold on, I'm sending you his picture. I don't know this guy.
Well, I've watched a couple different seasons. There's it's like season 5 right now. It's season 5 or 6 right now.
Oh, okay. Maybe he's just on the new season. Harry's a TikToker and a.
There's nobody named Harry on there right now.
Okay, season. All right. Well, I just searched Too Hot to Handle and his name popped up. So I'm sorry.
Yeah, he might have been on a previous. Maybe on a previous season. Let's see, Harry Jousey. All right, man. Peace out.
This is the What Are We Doing podcast.